Okay, that was quick. I'm on to the this next upgrade of the macro community concept. This is macro community H7-81 acres, and as you can see there, uh, this is large enough to accommodate between 764 to 2,352. So this could be like the H3, just bigger, and this would give you a bigger, a larger task force. And what they design is you automatically got 1, 2, 3 work areas here. You know, I think these work out to 1 acre, so I'm pretty sure these are 1 acre plots. So these smaller ones here, they could still be there. You could actually use these for maybe repair shops or whatever, or supplies. But the inside, you would have a similar design like this, but bigger. And because you want to be able to turn out 1 complete platform per day, and in 1 week, you want to be able to replicate an entire micro center in 1 week. So every week, you're turning out enough uh, dwellings, you know, on your 1,200 and your 1,728 square foot designs for 350 people. So every week, this is the end goal, is to be able to turn out enough camp space to accommodate 350 people. So in 4 weeks, to go from an H1 into an H7, so you're allowing a week each. So you need 7 weeks in order to build uh, an H7 unit. I think I don't know if you can go any faster than that. If you can turn out 1 house per day, that'd be good. It'd be excellent if you can actually turn out an entire camp per week. But that's a lot of building. I'm in construction myself, and I don't know anybody that can turn out 1 house per day. But I think it's possible, and because you'll be able to have a crew here of, well, on the H3, you would have enough out of population on the H3. You would have enough, maybe 250 men and women that would be free. They could actually put in 2,000 man hours per day. So on this year, with a population of upwards of nearly 2,400, or say over 2,000, you should be able to at least double that. And something like this, I would like to see about 5,000 hours per day put in. So we're looking at, go to the calculator here. You got 5,000 divided by 8-hour day. So you need a task force of 625 people. So that's about, yeah, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. On this H7 design, you could actually put out 5,000 hours per day. And so if you got 3 shops running, if you got 3 shops running, you should be able to turn out an H1 for 350 people. So in 1 week, okay, get my head straight here. So each day, Now, if you got turn out 5,000 hours worth of work, it's still a work in progress here. On you got your all three camps going at the same time. So each one is pumping out a complete unit per day, and you might have to run an extra shift. So every day you're pumping out 1, 2, 3, almost half, half of an H1. So if you have two camps here pumping out the outer dwellings, the third camp here could be, pumping out the center. That way everything's in place, right? And yeah, because I think you need to separate the construction of your outer dwelling and your center dwellings. But say if you could turn out every 2 to 3 days to turn out an entire H1, enough accommodation for 350 people max. So that means in 1 week you should be able to pump out 2 of these. So over a period of a month, and that's what I was hoping for. So this is 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, and the center. So in 1 month you should be able to turn out an entire micro community. So this is your this would be a macro community. And this would be a 16-acre macro community. Just hang on. Trying to get all these concepts in line here. Yeah, micro community, not a macro community, but a micro community. So you got, so each one of these here is a micro center design. And so all these go together to form a micro community. And this here you would have 7 micro communities put into an H7 design. Now it becomes a macro community. Trying to keep everything as simple as I can. And so I'm using the same reasoning for or floor concept design as I am on the whole thing. Just keeps it more streamlined. So on this larger H7, lost my thing here again. Macro community. Each micro community is made up of 9 acres. So you got 9 acres times 7, then plus another acre and another acre. That gives you 9. 9 acres times 9 is 81. So this whole thing would take up 81 acres. So you need 81 acres to establish a people base in order to turn out, if you got 4,500 people working here, you could turn out 5,000 hours per day. That's good. I like that. And so it means in 1 month you'll be able to turn out the entire micro community. All this you could actually do. I'm getting all confused here. Not that I am, but every 2 days you're doing one of these a week. So every 2 days you're doing one of these. So every week you're doing one of these. That's the end goal. So it would take roughly about 7 weeks to replicate the entire camp. I'll work this out more. This is still up in the air, and we haven't even come to the point of actually making the relocation platforms yet. But I know the time is coming where when all the stuff hits the fan and all these various events, when they all converge, if you don't have a plan to get out of Dodge, you're just not going to make it. And for long term, you need more than just a tent on the ground to get you through. You got all the earth changes, you got the famine, and you got a lot of obstacles that's going to need to be overcome. Even with the Lord's provision and divine protection, it's still going to take a lot. And these have to be done before you can still get the material, and hopefully, some of these can be built in advance and they can be set up when the time comes before all the earth changes happen. Because you're still going to need something, and this is the simplest. Because on these buildings here, you basically got a platform off the ground, and you got a commercial grade tent structure. In the military, they live in tents, even in the wintertime. They live in Arctic tents and things like that. So you're just making a good quality tent that's off the ground that you can integrate your first thing you need. You need to be able to get rid of your waste, biodigest your waste. You need water, you need heat, you need some form of power. It's got to be 12 volt, but it needs to be done. And using the relocation platform technology that the Lord gave me 7-8 years ago makes it possible to make these camps. All right, I'm going to stop here. This is Joshua Taylor coming to you from Edmonton, Canada, with the Exodus 2 report.